purchased a new phone just for little work. The previous owner tried to warn me not to keep the phone, but all he said was don't look up. And now I understand when I found the first picture of myself asleep from directly overhead. I bought the used phone on a cold Wednesday evening because the shop owner practically begged me to take it, saying he'd lower the price twice if I paid in cash, and even though something about his voice sounded shaky, like he was trying to get rid of a cursed object, I convinced myself it was just a desperate salesman and I needed a decent phone for work. So I took it home without thinking much until I sat on my bed and opened the box and realized the inside of the lid had deep scratches, like someone had clawed at it from the inside. And the phone itself felt strangely warm, as if it had been in someone's hands moments earlier, even though it had been sitting on the shelf all day, and when I powered it on, the screen lit up immediately without any startup logo, showing a black background with a faint outline of what looked like a room so dark that only a hint of ceiling could be seen, and I assumed it was a glitch, until the wallpaper slowly brightened. Almost like someone was adjusting the exposure from the other side, and in the corner of the photo I noticed a tiny white circle that resembled a camera lens, aimed downward, and when I tried changing the wallpaper, the phone froze, then unlocked the gallery by itself. And that's when I saw the album titled Nights. And inside it, there were thousands of photos taken from the same fixed high angle as if a camera was mounted directly above beds. I didn't recognize beds of strangers from different places, different houses, some messy, some neat, some with toys scattered, some with medical equipment beside them, and every picture was taken at night with the people fast asleep and not a single one awake. And I kept scrolling, expecting to eventually find something normal. But the deeper I went, the more disturbing the details became, because some sleepers looked like they were being watched. Not in the camera sense, but in the way their bodies curled tighter than normal, or faces scrunched as if something had stood over them just seconds before the flash. And one particular sequence of photos showed a boy slowly shifting from a relaxed sleeping pose to a rigid tense position over the span of 20 images. And in the final picture, his eyes were half open, staring upward in sheer terror at something above him, something not captured in the frame. And the minute I tried deleting the album, the phone vibrated violently, like it was resisting, and the pictures instantly restored themselves, with new ones appearing at the top labeled Tonight, even though I had never taken any pictures with that phone, and when I opened that folder, I felt a cold pressure settle on my chest, because the first image was a grainy shot of my hallway, dark, except for a sliver of light under my bedroom door. The next one was closer to my room, as if the camera was being moved manually, photo by photo creeping toward me, and in one picture, I recognized my backpack thrown near the wall, meaning someone or something had taken that photo inside my house without me knowing, and I tried listening for sounds to reassure myself nothing was here. But the entire house felt too quiet, like it was holding its breath with me, and when I reached the newest photo, my hands went numb, because it was taken from inside my bedroom, showing me sitting on the bed, staring at the phone exactly as I was in that moment, wearing the same clothes, in the same posture. But the angle was from above, not from the doorway. And the ceiling above me creaked softly as if a weight shifted its position, and I stared up slowly, terrified that I would see a camera hidden there, but there was nothing, just the hairline cracks spreading across the plaster like veins. And another photo appeared in the gallery before I even touched the screen, showing the top of my head taken from a slightly lower angle than before, meaning whatever had been watching me was no longer on the ceiling, it was descending. And the moment I realized that, I felt a faint warm breath on the back of my neck, and the phone buzzed again, adding another photo even closer, as if capturing my fear frame by frame, waiting for the perfect moment when I finally understood. I wasn't looking at pictures from a used phone. I was looking at a timeline of something moving steadily toward me, and I was the final subject in its collection.